Alright, we got the gas line behind the steering box now. Now let's put a little Gorilla grip on that thing here. Figure out what torque we're going to use. Not that much, that'll be good. I can feel the bolts giving. Hard to do that on this one because you don't have the leverage on it. Don't push in this stuff till I let go. It tends to screw up your knuckles big time. I get that pretty tight from the below and it's not moving. Okay, so here's our gas line now. Reposition that a little bit, get away from the exhaust system. Not sure how we're going to route this, but it needs to come around the front. Custom bending going on here. Rub on something too hard, but get tucked in. Not sure where our fuel pump or whatever this goes to is going to go to. So let's get it bent in the right direction. So you bend over a lot of your fingers and it keeps you from getting kinked too bad. Rubber hose up on that or something to keep it from eating itself to pieces there. Alright. Doesn't look too bad up under there. Let's see when the clips fell off over there. Where that came from. Yeah, that's when the factory clips fell off. So here's your fuel line right now. Up to there. Wraps around the brakes, which I deactivated. I'm not sure why I got this wrapped around the brake over here. That doesn't seem like a good spot for it. But yeah, that might be some of my problems here. Probably doing that to keep the brakes halfway out of the way of exhaust system. I guess that's what I was doing. Who knows? Bend that around a little bit. Be a reason why I did that. There we go. Okay, so now this is all inside the frame. Looks like we're hitting on that edge there again a little bit. We'll have to keep it over there a little bit. It takes two hands to do that, though. Yep. Little maneuvering up there. Try and get it to go where it needs to be. But you have to go back up the top and play around some more up there. So these are clips here. Too bad that's not at 90 degrees. We could just put that right there, but I don't want to clip it way out here. That's the exhaust system's out here. See, I don't want it to sit right there. Probably where they kind of had it though. I don't mind it being right here though. It doesn't look too bad. I'm going to do that. Kind of like being in further than that though, but who knows? This is all temporary anyway. And we'll just leave it like that. Hell with it. We're not using this here either, so one more piece to add to the mix here. Alright, well, we'll leave it like that. That's good. Where's my exhaust manifold at? It's way up here. Exhaust comes down through here. Guess we could put the clip right there. It would actually do something, maybe. Ah! Thing is sharp. Man, I didn't want to come off of there. There we go. Probably not going to like that because I think the exhaust goes right here, but yeah, exhaust comes right down. It's pretty close to the exhaust system, that's why I didn't like it there. Yeah, still don't like it there. I like it in there. Yeah, we'll go with that. That'll keep them coming into the exhaust, tell you. It's a retaining, not a retainer, it's limiting. So we're not using front brakes. It's like my race bike, like my bikes, see? No front brakes. I don't need brakes. This one already fell off. It can dangle. Alright. Yeah, get one rubber stubber and no rubber snubber. Custom. Alright. So, the next problem we have is electrical. There's a cable going right through the, oh, there it is, the starter cables. Going right where the exhaust system kind of goes. Gotta deal with that a little bit too. There's always something we gotta deal with. I don't know who designed this vehicle, but okay, here's a cable here. So you just take that and bend it back. Not sure where that goes down the dipstick. Looks like it's made to be that way. Obviously it's just laying there. Obviously you don't want your battery cable going right on the exhaust manifold. It might not live very long if you do that. So I think it's had a big battery like way over here. That's probably why it's like that. Excuse me. And of course you have a well ventilated motor. There's no protection to keep water out. Alright, so this is our starter button basically. You touch this to a hot source and it will engage the starter, I think. I'm going to wrap that around that positive cable there, so at least it can't get tangled up with anything. A little wrap system here. It's just like you burn one, you burn both. We're going to have to extend it because it won't reach that far, but who knows? Let's see what all these are. There's another wire over here going somewhere else. I don't know what that one does either. Put that into there for now. You don't know what that one does. So we lay all that crap on top of the exhaust manifold so it's a safe, protected area. That's not rubbing on there like it was, so that's a plus. Okay. There you go. So now if you want to use our fuel tank, it's back here, right there. That means this is connectable. And as I recall, I fixed the hose under here, somewhere up under there. So it should all be functional, I think. Yeah. There's our hose, comes out of our tank, goes across. This is the steel line that we're bending around in the front. It goes on through. So we are safe. You notice how the cab is well mounted, so it will never shift or fall off. Yeah. Sure thing. Alright, so if I put any gas in that fuel tank, this has to go over to our fuel pump, which is over here in the Dodge. Right here. Of course it's going this direction here, not that direction, that way. Yeah, it's just a piece of hose. Just put a hose on there and make a big loop, go and do it. So in case you haven't noticed yet, this is a 383 Dodge big block motor, not a Ford motor. Oh well. Good, that's been deactivated. There's no flopper valve in there. It's probably the choke mechanism. Code bars all look good. Alright. Shiny dipstick's broken off. Wonderful. This is the throttle pedal. It's just made to work out here on the top of the motor where it belongs, see? Alright. This is here for rain protection. We appear to not have any more rain. That's nice. It just clears that bolt. That's good. No water. Alright. Okay, looks pretty good. So I think I'm ready to try to hang my exhaust system up onto here. Have to go find some hardware and then see what we got going on. Alright, we'll be back again. Okay, got some hardware. There's the old gasket, some new gaskets. There's the old exhaust pipe. It's vintage, goes way under there. Does not hook into that. Even though that's where it wants to go to. That goes up behind the tire right there like that. Okay, I got a fish set up under here and stick it right into there. Get a little fluid up under the bolts here. Make the hardware easy to go up. Yeah, put some on that too. Okay. So I'm just going to use regular nuts and lock washer. Didn't have any flange nuts to use except for one, so you only got one, why bother? So this goes back in the hole right here. So basically it's going to reach around and stuff all of this stuff into here. So there's an exhaust gasket. Here's some tools. We don't know what we're going to need here. Looks like having unknown tools. There we go. I'll do it a 5/8 socket. No. I just had it. I did just have it someplace. Except where I needed it. Great. Oh, there it is. I knew I just had the damn thing. And it doesn't fit very well. So, no extensions, just short ratchet. Like that. If we need it. Okay, I'm not sure what's going to hold that pipe up under there. That's too tall. I'm not sure what we need under here to hold that up in the air. I'm thinking a nice big chunk of wood like this might be close to what we need. It's heavy. There we go. That'll be close enough to height, right? Okay, we're going to jockey that around underneath the truck under here, and I have no idea where it hooks to in the back. Probably nowhere really good, I bet, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here. See, let's drop everything on there. If it all goes around, we don't have to lose it, right? Lucky the gas will stay up here by itself. Nope, not lucky. Alright, let's see what we gotta do here. About having no fenders or anything up here. It's got good access. That's a big plus. We're doing this underneath the truck. Instead of right here. Falls together either though. Okay. Too long. Alright. I thought this stuff was 5/8. The top is 5/8, the bottom is 11/16. That makes it a little bit harder to do. aren't full tight. So nothing to go up here and figure out what the exhaust pipe's going to be up underneath. Well, we got acres of clearance under the frame now. So now if I want to move the fuel line over to that clamp, it's not a problem. So that's a big plus. I think we can probably do that safely now. Okay. Let's see what I've got under here. Bunch of baling wire. Okay, see that clamp right there? That is where that used to go to, it looks like. Okay. Alright. I think we can make that all work pretty good. Yep, they kicked out right in front of the tire like they used to. Alright. So, this is a very rusty clamp. Has to be made to fit. You can see how that's dimpled right here where that used to be. Right there. So we're going to have to work this clamp over a little bit. So, going to unrust this thing because it's been sitting outside all these years. So I have to squirt them in there and get that thing unrusty. We'll hang that thing right up on there. You see the big dimple already in the pipe where it ran. It'll be upright. There's the other pipe laying over there. So I need to do the same thing on the other side of the truck. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back. And I think I'll go up there and work on that fuel line too. There you go.